and get started here. And by the way, I am using a Samsung Galaxy S6. And what we want to go ahead and do is go into our settings in any Android phone that you happen to have. This is how I go into settings on my Samsung here. And once in settings, go ahead and press on Wi-Fi, open up Wi-Fi settings. And this is the SSID that I'm connected to. And if I press there, I get some information, network speed, security, IP address, and I also get manage router information here, and then I can press this and go right into where we need to go. And I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'll show you how to do it the easy way if you happen to see this in your settings. And you'll get a prompt for username and password to log into your Wi-Fi router. And once you do that, we can go ahead and discover our Wi-Fi password. However, if you don't see that manage router, let me go back in the settings here, Wi-Fi, and press on my SSID that I'm connected to. If you don't see manage router, then you can click or press on edit rather, and then press on show advanced information, and then right under DHCP is what we want to go, even though we get all this other information, including manage router again. But if you don't see this here, then go ahead and press on DHCP and then click or press on static. And then you'll see the gateway IP address is what we're after. And I'm going to go ahead and select all and copy that and paste it to my clipboard so that I can go ahead and paste that into an internet browser on my phone here. Now let me go ahead and cancel out of that, and we'll go ahead and go back to the home page here. In my case, basically you just want to open up an internet browser. It could be Chrome, Firefox, or in my case the default one that came with the Samsung S6 here. I really like it. And then you want to go ahead and press and paste and from your clipboard the gateway IP address that was copied to your clipboard a little earlier onto the URL line, just as you saw me do it here, and then go ahead and press go, and that will prompt me for a username and password to my Wi-Fi router. So there's two ways to get to this point, and this was the second method. And once you are here, you need to type in the username, and most of the time the username is going to be admin in most cases, so try that. And the password on most routers, and I'm talking about the default username and password on Wi-Fi routers, by the way, the password most of the time is either going to be the word password or admin or left completely blank. And once you go ahead and type in password like I'm doing here, and press the login, that will take you to your Wi-Fi user interface. And no, I don't want to save sign-in information right now. And I am now logged into my Netgear Wi-Fi router. Your interface may look a little different depending on which brand of router that you're using, but you want to go ahead and go into your wireless settings. And once you're in there, let me see if I can get into mine. There we go. Once you're in there, in my case, I have a dual band router here, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. And in the settings, you'll be able to see your pass phrase, which is the same as your pass word, for both your bands. And my case, mine happens to be C Ocean 1 for the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz bandwidths. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that and go ahead and log out of my Wi-Fi router. I always strongly recommend that you do log out do not remain logged into your router. And let's go back to the home page. You don't have to, but I wanted to. At this point, we can just go ahead and go back into settings, and to verify that the password that we discover was correct, we go back into Wi-Fi, and then we'll press and hold that SSID that I'm connected to, and forget network is what I'm going to press, and that makes the Android phone forget the password for that SSID. So now I'm press the Skybird 5 again, and I'm going to go ahead and type in a password, which happens to be C Ocean 1, which is what we saw in the Wi-Fi router setup, and go ahead and connect and try to log in, and I'm sure I will be successful. It's connecting, authenticating, and doing all that, and we are connected. So that is the way you go about discovering your Wi-Fi password through your Android phone. And as you can see, I went back to Google on my home page, so I'm connected to the internet just fine. And we have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to click on the sub button down on the right hand corner of this video. That's the red one, by the way, that says sub. Have a great day.